Hey folks, Mr. Sadie here. I just wanted to make a video. Haven't made one in a while, and I wanted to show a couple methods that I used to buy and sell on eBay for huge profits. And quick turnovers. But mainly, I just wanted to show the methods I use. First of all, one method I use is I'll buy newer, up-to-date products that are in demand, that I can get a good deal on, that I can flip fast, even if I got to put out, a decent amount of money to turn it. If I can do it quick, I don't mind tying up the money. The key is you have to do your research, know what you have, know what it's worth, and be able to flip it quick. This is a Fluke, top of the line, 190-102. You can look this up. It's a multimeter, scope meter, very expensive, brand new. In fact, it was over $3,000 brand new. I saw this on OfferUp yesterday. The guy was asking $800. Didn't have the battery charger. It came complete with a battery, all the cables and everything. Powers up enough to check it all out. Just didn't have the charger. So I dished out $500 for this puppy, and but I knew what I was buying. I knew what I had. I knew I could turn it quick. So I woke up this morning and I knew I'd have offers on it. I listed this thing for $999, our best offer. Me and a guy went back and forth a little bit, and I sold it this morning for $800 plus shipping. So a good $200+ profit in less than 14 hours. And the way I look at it is, I don't mind buying smalls and listing, the everyday stuff that you can readily find. But if I can do a couple of these, a week or a month, it really saves me a lot of time. Allows me to make that money and have more free time to do other stuff I want to do. So that's one method that I use. And actually, let me just show you real quick. Excuse the mess here in my office. I'm gonna go to my screen here. There it is. Because it didn't have the charger, I listed it for parts, and I put a nice explanation of the deal there with it. But I try to cover all my bases and really describe my items accurately. So that's the first way. And then the second way I like to source my items is I like to buy stuff like this. Now, this doesn't look like much at first glance, but if you've been doing this a while and you see something like this, you just kind of know it's special. And special it was. I bought this at an auction. It was a table lot at the end of the night that nobody wanted. I think I paid $3 for the entire lot. I may have paid $5 or something. But more than made my money back on other stuff. And couldn't find anything about this thing. I've looked on Google Images, I looked on eBay, everywhere. I just couldn't find anything on the car itself without Mr. Peanut in there. Now, this is just a little 5.5-inch car. There's Mr. Peanut. My camera's not focusing great. It is marked on the bottom there, on the tire. There is a marking on the tire. So anyway, I wasn't sure about listing this thing, how to go about doing it, since I didn't know the value and I couldn't find anything like it. So I threw it to auction. But I just had a feeling that it was gonna really surprise me, and it did. So here's what happened with it. Well, before I get to that, I want to explain this. This is another way of sourcing that. I love rare vintage items, and you're going to see here in a minute. I've done almost as well with this $3 investment as I did with the $500 investment, because it's a rare item. It's a one-off. You just don't see them. You can't find them. And somebody's after something like this, they're going to pay up. And let them find some, another one. They're just not going to. So anyway, we'll go over to the screen real quick and I'll show you what we did. I did a 7-day auction on that. It got 12 bids. And it sold for $154.50. I had no idea it was going to go do that well, but this is the kind of stuff that makes my heart beat, and I wish I could find this kind of stuff every day. I just don't have the time. It's out there. I'm telling you, it's out there. This was sitting on a table plain as day. There were 100 people looking at the same table. And, you just got to have a feel for this stuff, and that's a home run, 3 into 155. I wish I could do that, 10 times a day, but just the thought of where this car came from and how old it is and what it was and where it came from and all that stuff, that's just the kind of stuff that gets me going. I enjoy doing this more than I do the other type of flipping, but this is just 2 quick ways of flipping that I use to make money. Good profits in both ways, and I'll take either one. But I just wanted to share it with y'all. I thought it was interesting. It's just kind of night and day. You can go with the more modern items. You can buy them with a little meat left on the bone to make yourself some quick money. You might have to tie up a little more money. Or you can get stuff like this that's just very obscure, and you get the right people looking for it, and they'll pay up. I could have maybe done it by it now and put this thing way up there, but I'm happy with the result. One thing I never do is second guess myself, and my instincts are usually pretty right on the first time. So go with your gut on stuff. If you see something you never seen before and it's cheap enough, just buy it, and more times than not, it's probably going to work out. So anyway, this is Mr. Sadie signing off. Sorry it's been a while since I put a video up. Appreciate everyone, and y'all have a great day. Bye.